I think I may have finally found the most perfect budget to mid-range keyboard ever. What's good? RJ Bakula here with yet another mechanical keyboard review, this time from the excellent folks at Womir. I've tried and reviewed quite a few budget mechanical keyboards now on this channel, and there's many that I do love, but somehow, some way, there'll always be something missing that I'm looking for, or one glaring flaw that keeps it from being a perfect keyboard. Usually it's something like the lack of VIA QMK support, or that it's too difficult to open the casing. I think finally I may have found the perfect keyboard that ticks all the boxes I'm looking for. This is the Womir RD75 Pro, and it was sent to me for review and testing. As always, these are my own honest thoughts and opinions. Let's unbox this thing and see if it's truly flawless. The first thing you will notice with this keyboard is its incredible heft, weighing at a whopping 2 kilograms. Both top and bottom casing are made of CNC aluminum with an additional external weight embedded on the keyboard bottom, crafted from brushed stainless steel. The internals with the FR4 flex cut PCB in plate and 5 layers of various sound dampening foam also adds to the solidity and heftiness of the RD75 Pro. I would say the most headlining feature of this keyboard is the ball catch structure and magnetic PCB connector design that makes for a rapid disassembly experience. The majority of keyboards typically require you to take out keycaps and find the screws to open up the keyboard, or worse, those clip-on snap cases which often takes brute force to pry open. Looking at you, OwlF75. With the ball catch system of the Womir RD75 Pro, you don't need screwdrivers or prying tools anymore. It's practically an invitation for you to mod this thing, which is exactly why I think this is perfect for those who want to get into keyboard modding for the first time. I would argue that the typing experience and feel is the #1 reason for buying a mechanical keyboard. And boy does this keyboard feel and sound amazing. Right out of the box, the Womir RD75 Pro just feels like heaven to type on. Now I know that's a highly subjective statement, but I kid you not, this is one of the most creamiest stock keyboards I've ever experienced. With the beige version of this keyboard, the CNC anodized aluminum is powder coated, giving it a grainy texture and almost a glittery shine. I quite like it, and the colorway itself has a cozy aesthetic vibe, reminiscent of comfort pleasures like coffee or milk chocolate. It's the opposite of the gamer vibe that is typified by obnoxious RGB lights and try-hard techie design elements. The aesthetic of this particular RD75 Pro is very relaxed with a slight retro edge, which just seems like it would go perfect with chill lo-fi music or something. Because of the super solid metal construction of this keyboard, the Womir RD75 Pro is sure to stand the test of time and endure more than enough rough handling. It's built like a tank and will survive like one too. Additionally, the Pro version of the RD75 comes with not only a whopping 5000 mAh battery, but 2 of them, making for a total of 10,000 mAh combined battery capacity. That's insane! Not only will the keyboard last you even longer while wirelessly connected, but overall it will increase the lifespan of the keyboard itself. Usually with cheap budget keyboards, especially the ones that come from China, quality software support is lacking. They either provide their own basic proprietary keyboard software, often flagged for malware, or no software support at all. Thankfully, Womeer breaks that budget keyboard trend and provides the ever-reliable QMK VIA support for all your customization, configuration, and diagnostic needs. You don't have to worry about malicious software and viruses intruding your computer just to connect your keyboard. Having that peace of mind is an added value worth having. Lastly, I have to mention the lightning fast, ultra low latency of the RD75 Pro. According to Womeer's own lab testing, wired connection has a response speed of 3 milliseconds. Wireless 2.4 GHz goes for 4 milliseconds, while Bluetooth connection registers at 8 milliseconds. All this translates to high-speed keystrokes when it comes to gaming, as well as fast typing speed and accuracy when it comes to productivity. Both the wired and wireless 2.4 GHz connection achieve a polling rate of 1000 Hz. It's really hard to fault this keyboard. It's that good. But if I do have to find a flaw, it would have to be the hidden on and off switch, hiding underneath the caps lock key. This peculiar design requires you to use a keycap puller to take out the caps lock key, just so you can access this power toggle. It's seriously the most inconvenient place to position a power on-off switch. My only guess why Womeer did this is, with the inclusion of the two 5000 mAh batteries, which will last you for weeks if not months, you won't really need to power down your keyboard. I presume this hidden on-off switch is more for the purpose of long-term storage or inactive use. Otherwise, I don't think this keyboard will die on you anytime soon. And my last con, which isn't really a con but more of wishful thinking, is I prefer keyboards with a volume or multimedia knob. The inclusion of such a knob would have easily made this keyboard perfect for me. In an ocean of great keyboards, I do have to say the Womeer RD75 Pro does stand out with its ridiculously solid build, insanely long battery life, and of course a wonderful sensory typing experience. Who this keyboard would really appeal to, I think, is for those getting into the hobby and want to dip their toes into keyboard modding. The convenient quick-release disassembly system is the perfect invitation for beginners to really tinker and experiment with the mechanical keyboard experience. After a successful Kickstarter campaign, the Womeer RD75 Pro is now available on their website, and although it might be on the higher end of budget keyboard pricing, the premium features you get are definitely worth it. Apart from this powder-coated beige colorway, there's also anodized black, anodized blue, and anodized silver. If this keyboard tickles your fancy, check out the links below in the description, or use my referral link to get a further 10% discount on your purchase. And if you found value in this video, please give that good old algorithm a bump by hitting the like button or subscribe to my channel to see more awesome content like this.